Maurieos, feel the bird! I couldn't possibly be happier right now. For the first time in my life, a girl told me that she loves me. Aunt Mum's great. Bloody marvellous.
Hello, hello. Welcome. Hi, Pie. I hope you've had a bloody marvellous day. I certainly have. The Feel the Burn type reel doesn't lend itself to a good title for my vlog, or into a particular photograph. So I was struggling a bit today, but I chose Tite Bay, the place where I grew up, where my mother lived for the majority of her life, and I remembered the happy times that we had there, particularly when we were younger, down on the beach. Bloody marvellous. Tuesday is an 8 o'clock start, and we had a test today in the 8 o'clock class, so I needed to go in a little bit earlier to get the tests printed off, and I got that done, and the students duly came, did their test and finished, and that was it. End of story. Easy peasy, apart from the few hours on the days before writing the test. So once the test was done, I went and had a little bit of smoko and then did some admin and what have you until my next class at midday till 12. Midday is 12 through till 2. And once that was done, I headed on home. And got home, had a wee bit of lunch, and then did some more administration and things and started getting things moving along. And then round about knock-off time, I got outside with my new pneumatic tyre inflator that I bought, and I blew up the tyres. It's a little handheld battery, wireless, whatever you want to call it, a Bosch thing. You set the pounds per square inch and hook it onto the tyre and turn it on, and it blows it up. So I've inflated the wheelbarrow tyre, the 2 tyres on the dumpy, and then my wife took it out and did the tyres on her car. It works bloody well. That done, I then mowed a little bit of lawn and then came inside and cooked tea for my lovely wife and myself. And then once that was done, settled into the social media, which I'm just doing now as it's coming up to midnight. I'm recording. And in between times, I've watched a little bit of Timcast and then Inside Man. So, yeah, quite a busy sort of day, one way or another, and bloody marvellous. Yeah, my cooking's going quite well. Thank you for asking. 2,700 steps, happy times. 4 hours of teaching, 4 hours of admin, and the weight going up. So I've got the cooking side of it nailed. It's just a matter of getting the portions right so that the weight goes down. But we're working on it. Getting better by the day. Who invented shampoo? Put your answer in the comments below the video. I don't really want the shampoo. I want the real poo. Bloody marvellous. Hump and Hollow is drainage and pastures. Moz said was the first in with the answer and takes the place on the Hall of Fame. And Howie reckons they're called squales in Canada. I think that's how it all panned out. I've only seen the humps and hollows a little bit northeast of here, up by the Firth of Thames, where there's a bit of a danger of saltwater infiltration up around Kirrione and around Kirripahi, and up and around that area, where they hump and hollow the land so that the grass grows on the humps and the salt from the salt infiltration can settle in the hollows, and that's where the weeds and sort of salty grasses grow, and that way they get a good percentage of the paddock and grass. So that's where I've seen it. It may have other drainage aspects to it. We too have swales, but they're tended more of a drainage one to cater for in large amounts for flooding, so the water can hold up in the swales and then slowly drain away. But hey, different names for different things that can occur from place to place. So anyway, bloody marvellous. Thanks everybody for your liking, subscribing and commenting. You're all bloody marvellous. Feel legit. This has been a maureo presentation, recorded live in our studio at Ngaruawahia, Aotearoa, New Zealand, the land of the long white cloud, place where Kiwis live, in a paradise we like to call God's own country.